And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
All right, we're gonna go return these capes to the guy because I unbeknownstly have the capes, which I didn't know that I needed. And then we're gonna do some story bits, and we are going to do probably find Nagas if I don't find something more important to work with. Hey, my man. Impressive. You've proved yourself as a friend. Okay. These two weaklings who bow to their sibling or fear the plague. Idiots, every one of them. This sickness is a gift from the gods. Ew! You are stupid, cultist. Only those who are truly strong may thrive in its loving embrace. If you would become such a person of true memberhood, you seek clever. Okay. Interesting. I don't appreciate. I feel like I'm behind on my schedule, but I also think I'm not. Okay. He's down here. There's 2 missions down here. Capture can be anywhere. And ministry's test. So able to, yeah. There's, yeah. Was kidnapped in the Imperial thing. He has taken him to he cannot be allowed. Yeah, so there's 2 missions down here that we need to do. So I'm gonna try and do those, and we'll try and capture a skill with one of the elites if we can, but we'll see. Okay, so we have a spirit guy. Fighter. We have a healer, so we don't have to worry about that. You got this grave illusionist.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Let's do shock and earth. Just for shits and giggles. Just to give it a sample. Okay. So we're gonna do some missions, but we're also gonna do another chapter of the story. See what we can get. We're just kind of going with it. At some point, I'm probably gonna go back and make another character. I had a necromancer that I need to go and shift stuff to, so that I can. I'm gonna try and camp a tune over in the before the searing map. Someone was telling me other than there being a traitor there, because one of our guildmates was mentioning that about the traitor there. It was Neji specifically bringing it up. But there's also the fact that it's easier to recruit people to your guild. Sorry, I ran to a wall. I think it was an alleyway. It's easier to recruit people who are starting out from that expansion. Or helping your guildmates, depending on that. So these are all my friends right now. This is interesting. I like how they somehow know that I'm with them, but I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have a bit of be completely neutral with them. I know it's temporary because we're being a spy. Okay. Can't remember which direction to go up. Okay. We might be really far away from it. No, we're not, actually. Never mind, I take it back. Ah. So we need to go over here. Okay. There we go. See if we can get him over here. Good. That worked. Okay. That surprisingly went way smoother than I would have liked. That's cool. That poor healer was the last one to go. It's an Imperial Guard. Alright, go my man. Be free. And none of them were bosses? Yeah, I think they were just basics. Okay. Now we're heading back over here to report that. But let's go and... Okay. These weaklings must bow. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go do this one now. I'm assuming we're just trying to pretend. I think if I remember correctly, we're pretending to be their friend until we can get the information they have. Okay, let's keep going. Hello. It's weird to see all of the greens on the side of town. Knowing full well that I have to fight half the time to go around. Okay, we talked to brother. Must have impressed him. If you are indeed worthy of joining our ranks, gain the for you must take the shot of corruption and drink deeply. And okay. Are you here to accept the truth of your own flesh, or become more, so much more? Dare drink the chastity? Refuse. I take hesitation. Why you go back away? You drink the and you will, or you will not. I'm taking this to the Imperial. Yeah, let's go! Violets! Violence. Violence at its finest. I'm not gonna drink something that's corrupted, honestly. That just sounds like drinking dirty sink water. It's just not wise, is it? Get him. Also, I can take down all these weaklings. Just give me an excuse. Watch him be corrupt, too. Watch it. They have to kill the guard that we just saved. Oh, we can go all the way back. Okay, we don't have to actually walk there. Okay, well, never mind. We'll just teleport back. We don't have to walk it. Heck yeah. Oh, this area. Uh-huh. I hate this area. Oh, yeah, you hate this area? That's fair. I kind of like the vibes it gives off, because it gives that vibe of like, oh, this is definitely dangerous. But at the same time, I'm like, also like, I also kind of find it a little bit of a nuisance. Some of them were a little bit painful to try and deal with. Father, 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 I have things for you. So this chapter is a secret of their immunity to the plague. I cannot tell you enough how grateful the Emperor will be to learn this. And your plan is part in obtaining it. I will turn it over to the Emperor personally advisor and his scholars. Perhaps they can determine its properties. In the meantime, steer clear of them. No doubt they will be looking for you. Yeah, they will. I'll be stabbing them. My favorite is Barbarian Nightfall. Okay. I haven't done Nightfall yet. So far, I'm really liking the Cantha expansion because it's kind of like interesting. I kind of think that some of the Cantha stuff in this would have been good if it had been in Guild Wars 2 as well. Like, I think some of them should have shared it. Some of the roads in the back city area is too samey and so dark. I would have liked some little bit of red and green there just so I could see where the fuck I'm going. But it's not that bad. Again, if you have questions and ask, I can help. Also, stop tapping over and over. It's not Guild Wars 2. I know. But it's such a habit. It makes you feel like I'm doing something instead of just waiting for skills to do their thing. Okay. So they're going to analyze it. Okay. So he says, analyzing the chest has led me to startling realizations. These are truly monstrous individuals and may be as large a threat as the plague itself. They are emphatic who worship and embrace the effects of the plague, going so far as to purposely infect themselves with disease. The drug retains the sickness from advancing into later stages, ultimately causing them to remain stark, raving mad, and highly dangerous. Because of their meddling, the plague is spreading at an alarming rate. They must be stopped. So they're carriers of it. Spacebar's auto attack. I know. I have space. I push space, and it auto attacks for me. It's same thing in Guild Wars 2 too. You do have an auto attack too. But I'm so used to the fast-paced games of our Guild Wars 2 that this feels so slow, and I feel like I go from being alive and dead in 2.5 seconds. So I'm like, if I don't do something, at least I feel like it's like a placebo. And it's not actually helpful. So they're essentially walking infection bags. Are a plague upon Cantha, but the swift justice of death, it will be the cure. Okay. A monstrous revelation. Damn. So we have discovered that they are literally plague rats. They're human plague rats. They're not the only one spreading the plague, but they are like pretty much one of the main factors. But honestly, I kind of liked the sewer systems in this one. I feel like, or the Undercity. It's called the Undercity. I see you. Oh yeah, you saw me in the main city. Got turned in this. You served the Emperor well. Thank you for your service. That's it. I don't get a hug or like a pat on the back from the Emperor himself. Rude. Fine. I guess I'll accept a congratulations. Ugh. Fine, I guess. Okay, so we have this one. Analyze the challenge. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I want to read more information on it. Yeah, I was over there trying to get a unique. That's fair. But yeah, like I kind of like think that I like some of the Undercity stuff and whatnot and the details of things. I do think that Guild Wars 2 could have taken more from that. Like there could have just been more human-sized rooms and corridors and stuff. Oop, I don't know why that didn't turn. I think it would have been cool. I just have to kill people. Okay, cool. I can go murder people. Let's go murder people. Huh? Murder people is fun. Murdering people is clearly justice because they're gang members. I just can't remember. Okay, there it is. I can't remember which door I used to take. But yeah, like I said, Cantha's full right now. There's a lot of people running around Cantha, and that's kind of cool. And if they're running around in Cantha, they're running around the other expansions too. So it's like a lot of people are like, oh, there's new things. Let's get going. Jade Brotherhood. Also, you know, it's a shame that the gang that's in this game doesn't exist in Guild Wars 2. Like, then you need to buy bags. I know. Well, and I don't know if I'll keep this tune. I'm debating it. Like, right, I kind of like him, but I'm also sitting here thinking I could just kind of...
He could be your companion.
No. Well, I mean, he can, but I don't care enough for him to be my companion. But what I was thinking is I was kind of experimenting to see farther into Cantha what I like. And seeing if I liked Warrior. And so now that I know that I do, I might actually make a legitimate tune.
Are you gonna try to play Warrior Guilds too?
I have a character who's a warrior in Guild Wars 2, but the warrior, I don't have a warrior. I have a reverend and a guardian, which are not necessarily warrior specifically, but they're warrior based. Bags aren't locked by accounts. You can toss them into a bank and pull them out of another character. Oh, okay. That's fair. I don't know. I only have the pouch. I think I don't know about this one. I don't think the 20 slot bag one will be that. But yeah, I could probably get bags. I just didn't really think about it yet. I thought about having him do all of Cantha and then dealing with and then making my decision. Like I said, I wasn't sure. You can, but yeah, I could fill his bag up and then put it onto a different tune. It's not a big deal. I have a ritualist that I like. Okay. Well, we've killed enough people. We've murdered enough that we can return back to the city in glory. 20 bag is locked. Yes, I figured. Bag and equipment is tradable. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was figuring this one was locked, but I was like, I only have the bag of holding 5. I just got the basic. I'd have to go and buy the other ones, which I might still do. I just haven't done it. I used mostly him to get into the story to see if I liked the section of the expansion. I do. All right, good work. Although there are some of them who have survived, you have brought us some time and slowed the spread of the disease. Okay, cool. Now, it does explain why they, like, fought them, because they're basically walking plague rats. There's also a story that I need to finish. We got 17 minutes. Bags can be upgraded to 10 slot bags. Oh, really? Okay. I have one 5 slot bag on my other character. On my main character. I just been kind of keeping it. Let's see. Naga oil. I need Naga flesh for this. Alright, there's some bit of content that has been cut out of here. You'll fade, we're gonna fade in from one place to the next. Naga oil took a long time as I had to go farm for the pelts. I couldn't find the Naga cave, even with chat trying to give me directions. I just couldn't remember how to get there, and I didn't have time. I didn't want to bother looking up a map while streaming. So I ended up just kind of killing a bunch of Nagas on the coast until I finally got some. We're gonna fade back into where I finally found the last bit of Naga and then let the video finish out. So I ended up cutting out almost like an hour's worth of content of just trying to find the Naga pelt to drop. So that's why you'll see me go from one point to the next. And like I said, there wasn't much content left. It was mostly just me chit-chatting and talking. No, nothing crazy. But I want to spare people from the video to have to watch me babble as I look for things. All right, and we're back to the video. Sorry, I heard a roar and I was like looking around like, what? I thought they'd summoned undead, but no, I think our necromancer or our gravekeeper made more bone minions. I was so confused. I was about to be concerned. I was like, nah, I've got more. We here for Naga's not dead, but no, it's not that. Alright, I killed those. Let's go into the water here. There we go. Got it. Got the Naga pelt. Nice. Took 30 years, but we got it. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm heading back to here, and we'll deliver the Naga stuff here, so we'll just make this a nice complete video. I'll make a recording in the morning, for 30 minutes for the second part for your stream, or for, like, the YouTube channels, because it's not going to be anything, crazy. I wish I could save. I wish you could save, like, units, right? You could go into each area and, like, save, like, a set amount of people that you want to bring with you. Like, I always want to bring the, I always like to bring the healer, the graveyard henchman, and the spirit henchman. Everyone else is just kind of bonus, you know? We'll bring the illusionist with us, too. They're kind of nice. They're just kind of like a nice extra stuff. Awesome. Sorry it took so long, but we got it. So, yay! Okay, so we're going to go deliver this to him and in this mission. But yeah, I think in the morning I'll just record something involving story, so it's not anything major, but that is still something interesting to look at for people watching it on YouTube and stuff. Oh, goodness. This walk shouldn't be that bad, so that's good at least. Since we are just around the corner, I think we're gonna have to probably fight one unit that's over here, but that's okay. I don't mind fighting the one unit because it's just 3 of them there. Assuming we can walk past the Jade Brotherhood without them being smart with us about it. Alright, we have gotten past them. They are following, but they're not going to go very far. Because one had to be an asshole. As soon as I was like, yeah, we made it clear, then it had to be like, no. No. You aren't clear. I have to cut out like almost 40, 50 minutes out of that video. I'm probably just going to cut it. I'm probably going to speed past it. Not for anything negative. Like, there wasn't anything that I didn't like contact-wise. But it really was just me more babbling on and just relaxing and enjoying the situation than it was anything else. I think I got 2 keys out of that whole situation. That was pretty good. Keys and a little bit of money. Let's see. Is this my turn? Yeah, it's my turn. Hey! Give me the remedies! And we got to test out the skill as well. So while we're out there, we got snare as well. Which is good. Might be able to talk to him, buy stuff, and get the heck out of Dodge before it becomes an issue. Awesome. Now, let's go back to the palace. We'll turn these missions in. Oh, hopefully it doesn't decide to drop on us. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to see what the Emperor sees about these. And then we'll also turn in the Ministry's test as well. I feel like this area is pretty, but I do feel like the staircase right there feels a little bit compact. It feels too busy. I feel like they could have crunched a little bit more forward. Because it feels like a very enclosed corridor, which is fine. But it just feels kind of cramped, in my opinion. Even though it's not. Like, if you're walking with your tune, it's not cramped at all. Feels like it, though. But I feel like that's the thing for Cantha. I get claustrophobic, it seems, a lot in the area. So, it is what it is in the matter. Okay. Now we have to look at the remedy. It seems that the situation is worse than we feared. Not only is this consistent concoction highly addictive, but look here. This is an official seal of the Minister of Flame. It seems he has been making quite a profit from his operations. Rest assured, it will inform the Emperor. Oh, so running a drug ring. Okay. Okay. As the Emperor's hand, it is my duty to disperse his suggestions. Under normal circumstances, we would have these infamous peddlers arrested and proceeded. But with all the Ministry's proceedings and protocols, that could take months. Besides, the Ministry of Flames involved. I suspect there's a these scums would go back to the streets in no time. There are desperate times and require desperate measures. I hereby give you imperial authority to end the peddlers' activity by any means necessary. He's giving me the go-ahead to murder. All right. Let's go turn this mission in. Nice. I'm getting the allowment to do as I please. I am the sheriff now. This is the West. I wonder if I will have a choice on how I get to deal with them, or if it's just a matter of murdering them. Which is, basic game logic. Bad guy goes die. Good guy gets XP. So we're going to talk to this guy, turn this in, and I'm going to call it. I probably will end the stream there. I know I really want to get to Hades and Skyrim, but I am an hour short from ending the stream normally, time-wise, but I do have to go through 2 hours of content for Guild Wars 1 and Witcher combined to edit, and I have so much of that to do. More than I expected. I gave myself too much work. It was work. Did you fear otherwise, since it seems that you have a master of use of the sigil capital, and seeing as it was you who helped retrieve them, I will give you more sigils free of charge. After this, however, you will need to pay, as everyone else. After that, the sigils, okay. Okay. I might put it on now, because I'll go back to that one guy again, I think. Okay, so we're going to end that here, and I will see you all later.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget